Good day, everyone. I am Rovelyn P. Jimena, and I will be sharing a Pitcha Kucha presentation about the impact of culture on communication style. Have you ever wondered how culture shapes the way we communicate? The impact of cultural communication style is important because knowing these differences help us work better, help us avoid misunderstanding and build stronger relationship. Let's begin with the first example. Language and expression. Different cultures have a unique languages, dialects, idioms, and slang. For example, directness may be valued in Western cultures, while Asian culture may prefer indirect and polite expression. Language serves as the tool for expression, allowing individuals to convey thoughts, feelings, needs, and observation to others through verbal or non-verbal means. Verbal communication, the use of words, both spoken and written, to convey a message. Verbal communication, like body language, relies on shared understanding of language to exchange thoughts, feelings, and ideas. Nonverbal communication, like gestures, eye contact, personal space, and body language, differ across cultures. For instance, prolonged eye contact may signal confidence and newness, and some Asian can be seen as disrespectful. High and low context cultures. Example in Japan, Philippines, China rely heavily on shared understanding, tone from verbal and non-verbal means. High context conveyed through factors like body languages, tone of voice, shared history, and the status of the speaker and the listener. Typically in Latin or Asian culture are most high context. Low context, example in Germany, US, prefer explicit, direct, and clear communication. Prioritize explicit, verbal communication where meaning is found primarily in the words. Here we are in the formal and informal communication. Formal communication are carefully posed and structured, while informal communication are candid and spontaneous. This type of picture takes as depends on purpose. The example of formal communication is the business letters, academic papers, official speech, reports, and formal presentation, all of which use precise language and follows exchange. The example of informal communication is the casual, unofficial exchange of information, ideas, and opinions. It does not follow established protocols or clear chain and command and often occurs spontaneously. Conflict and politeness. Culture differ in handling disagreements. Some value open debate and confrontation. Example in Western culture, while others prioritize harmony and avoid conflict cultures. And also the time orientation describe an individual's or culture subjective perception and prioritization of the past, present, or future, influencing their decisions, values, and behaviors. There are monochronic people that culture viewed time as linear, tangible commodity that can be scheduled, saved, and spent. Punctuality and efficiently are highly valued, and tasks are often completed one at time. And also, there are polychronic people, that culture where time is perceived as more and multiple tasks may be handled, and maintaining relationship and flexibility are prioritized over and over schedules. There are direct and indirect communication style. Each style has its own advantages and disadvantages, and it's influenced by cultural background and personal preferences. Direct communication, clearly stating a desire, such as example of please pass the salt, and openly giving feedback like this is a poor quality product, or issuing an order. Finish your project. And also, indirect communication example is conveying message without stating it explicitly through subtitle language, and to express anger. Aside to show reduces or a polite suggestion is avoid to conflict, save peace. And finally, culture has a profound on communication style, influencing everything from verbal and nonverbal signals to how messages are interpreted and relationships are built, and understanding and globalizing world.